You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to do a follow-up video to a recent gobbledygook slime video where I make 6 colors of slime and then mush it and squish it and make all kinds of cool sounds. But in that video, as I was reading the experiments, this one caught my eye. Put regular soil in 2 cups. Okay, I'm going to have 2 little bowls. Stir to make the water muddy. So I'm assuming now they missed a step here where you have to put the water in, and I'm not sure how much, but we'll experiment. And then it says sprinkle in a small amount of gobbledygook powder in one of the cups. So I'll do the one on the right. What happens? Gobbledygook attaches to the soil that is suspended in water. This makes the soil heavier than water so it doesn't wash away. Gobbledygook is helpful in preventing erosion because of this. Erosion is the wearing down or washing away of soil, often caused by rain or rivers carrying soil away with water. Okay, so that's the experiment I'm going to do. Plus, in that last video I said, well, what happened if you blended your gobbledygook in a blender? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that as experiment number 2. So 2 experiments, one with dirt, and I'll get that all cleaned up and taken out of the way. Then I'm going to bring in a mixer, a blender, and I'm going to pour all the other gobbledygook from the last video into the blender, and I want to see what happens. I have a feeling it's going to retain itself and hold its shape because, well, we'll see. I have no idea. Have not tested it yet. So let's move on to this experiment. I'll be right back and we will get started. All right, experiment number 1. Now, like I said, it didn't tell you to add water, so it says put regular soil in 2 cups. So I'm going to use these little bowls just so we can see it better than cups. And one is the control, so one will get gobbledygook and one will not. There's all kinds of stuff in here, so we can kind of see what's sticking to what. Okay, let's see. Got about an even amount. It's kind of like slime dirt, isn't it? All right, then it says stir to make the water muddy. So it never said to actually add water, but I'm assuming now it wants me to add water. So I have about a cup, so I'll put a half a cup in each. Okay, a little bit more. And then there is the control. Then I will stir them both. It just says make the water muddy. So I think we're on track. I think I want to add more dirt. I want it muddier, but we'll see. They don't give you any measurements like use a half a cup of this and then, 3 tablespoons of water, so that's not in there, but this one looks pretty muddy. Got some nice chunks in there. Okay, then it says in one of them, slowly add gobbledygook, a small amount. So here we go. So let's leave this one here. We've seen that one. They're both close. All right, here we go. I feel like I want to play with this now. Ooh, look at that. Is it slowly changing? Let's just see. I might need to add more. But it does look like it's starting to now combine here. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. It's actually turning it into like a lumpy ball of mud. Ooh, I got to play with that. Look at that. So anything suspended in water is now part of my gobbledygook. Gobbledygook. There we go. It's just one of those mornings, I guess. Look at that. I made some slime dirt. I'll probably put that in the title. Slime dirt. All right. I know you're all saying, what's he going to do with that slime dirt? I think I want to play with it. With my hands. I want to squish it. I do. So let me do that. Hold on a second. We know this is now mushy and watery, but then when you add the gobbledygook, it combines, and that's, I guess, helps erosion, right? Because it's keeping the dirt with the water and all set. Here we go. Wasn't expecting this. Oh, look at that. Cool. I make slime dirt. It gets on my hands, but it's not, you know, not hideously stuck to my hands. Who would have ever thought I could make slime dirt? Let's set that there. Let's do this. Let's make a little reservoir, okay? And let's take a little more powder before I pour here. And let's get this in here. And let's make more of a mess. Okay. Before it runs too far, get back here. Let's see if it picks it all up. Let me add a little bit more. Gonna have to do a good cleanup after this. Now, the video booth I'm in now is not the main video booth, so don't worry, everybody. I keep both very clean. And this is a piece of glass here. Look at that. There. I think I want to add just a tad more powder. Just sprinkle it around the top here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Clean it up. Come on, clean up. Good, dirty slime. Let's get all the stuff out of the way. Okay. Let me see if I can turn the camera down slightly with sticky, gooey hands. Look at that. I think that's a fun experiment just in itself, making your own mud slime. What do you think? Muddy slime. And some people are probably coming to Lucky Penny Shop and saying, what is this guy doing? How did I end up here? Well, I don't know, to be honest with you. That's just how YouTube-related videos goes. But I like to just squish it and move it around. That is the coolest stuff. And it's made from dirt from my backyard. Can you imagine that? Oh, my ring just came off. Look at that. Stuck right in there. All right, I think I'll just take this out. Totally stuck right in it. And the neat thing about this is that you get, like, here, look, big chunks. So in your hands, it's almost like you're doing one of those masks or rubs where you have a sugar rub for your skin, or a poultice. What do they call that? Not a poultice. A poultice is what you put on when you got... look at that. Maybe I created something. Let's rub this on our face and then see how it feels. Just let it sit there. I bet you it'd feel really good. No, I'm not going to try that. It's weird because when you do this, it gets tighter and tighter around your hand. See that? You just feel it tighten. All right, I could play with this for quite a while. I'd leave that for somebody on the ground. They'll come over and try to clean it up. They're going to have a real difficult time. Just leave that. Just leave it on the ground. Someone walks by and wants to clean it up. They're going to start trying to... Wait, but they could do this. Look at that. All right, I'm still playing, I know. Move on to the next experiment. I'm going to have to bring in a serious machine for this. So when I come back, I'll bring in the machine. And I'm going to dump all the rainbow color slime into that machine and turn it on high and see what happens. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? So let's move on to experiment number 2. I will be back after I clean everything up. All right, I thought I might as well use a blender that I know can handle it. And I just happen to have one nearby, which is not really true. I had to borrow it from the family blender. It's the family blender, so if I ruin it, I'm in big trouble. So I'm going to put in all the different slimes now in a rainbow order. So I'll start with this, which was initially the red. So if you don't know where I got all this slime, then go look at that video in the description area. Now, this color... I think it's just going to lump up because I'm not sure this thing will be able to really attack the slime. It seems to get slimier when it's agitated. All right, and then let's go with this color. What do you all think it's going to do? I have no idea. It's pretty. That's for sure. I hate to see all my good slime go to the blender, but it's happening. You know, it's one of those things. You have the idea, you got to run with it. Now, don't try this at home, kids. This is only for trained slime blender professionals like myself. Okay, here we go. Now, this blender, I don't know if you realize it, is one of the loudest things I've ever heard for a kitchen item. So, I will probably do a quick adjustment here. I'll get the lid on. I want to get right in there. And then I will give it a go. All right, so I turned it around so you've got the clear side here. And I am going to turn this on. I'm holding the top, okay? And I'm going to run it. Here I go. And I'm going to do the running where I can hold it down. And we'll see what happens. Here we go. Hurting the machine, I think. All right, let me look inside. All right, so I took it off the machine because it was starting to slow down. Did you see that? I'm not sure the Blendtec can handle the slime. Now, mix it up, but it didn't really go nuts. So let's do it a little bit more, huh? Now that we're here, let's see what happens if I let it go a little bit longer. All right, now I'm wondering if I had it so that it slowed down as it was going further on. So let's just see. Let's do it again here. Why not? Hold the top, hit the button. I'm actually holding the button down so I can let it go. So let's just hold it and see. You, but it sounds like it's struggling. That's 21 seconds. Seconds. Yeah, it's starting to have a hard time, isn't it? It's definitely not doing much to it. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's cool. Let me pulse it there. Ooh, temperature. Okay, I think that means I smell something. All right, I'm going to come back. I think I'm done with this experiment. It is smoking now. Great. I don't know if you could see it, but I think I just burnt out my blender. It is smoking right here, and the temperature gauge, and yeah, I think I just ruined a blender. Not a good thing. So I'm going to let it cool down, come back, and then we'll have a quick discussion. I don't know if you could see it, but smoke is still coming out of my blender. It's very faint, but it is there. Let me see. If I could put my hand there, maybe you could see it. So I think I'm in trouble. I think the family's not going to be happy with me. Let me unplug it. Okay, it's unplugged. Let me plug it back in and see if it stays within that. Ooh, uh-oh. All right. I'm in serious trouble. I'll be back. Okay, so I just did a big boo-boo. That's why you don't try this at home with an expensive blender, because it's not a good idea. And I just plopped it out on the table. There it is, sorry. And I still smell smoke. And it looks like the slime itself changed color, but it didn't really... It's warm. It's actually warm now. Oh, look at that. So will slime blend? It does, because it was all different colors. So technically we can say slime will blend. But the machine couldn't handle more than 30 seconds of that. And I don't fault the machine, I fault the operator trying to push the limits, okay? So now I need to find out how I'm going to get a replacement blender. All right, so there you go. That is the 2 experiments I was going to do today. Here, let me grab the mud one, because that, to me, was really cool. Here's my mud slime. So out of the 2, which did you find more exciting? Look at that. It's now thickened up like a blob. Which did you find more exciting, the mud or the blender? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching. If you want to see more slime videos, look in that description for a playlist. Or as always, you can search Lucky Penny Shop. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.
Thanks for watching.